Damn, Olivia, the megabus? Really? We had to go there?
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
So I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but fortheculturepodcast.com, you need to go there, okay? We released an episode on Tuesday, and it was entitled Safari's Jungle. I mean, y'all are gonna get y'all lives with that episode, so go on over there if you haven't listened to it already. Tell us what you think. Also, I do have a P.O. box now. It is in my description box in every video. You need to go ahead. If there's something that you wanted to send me in the mail, you know what I mean? Send a Raven, Game of Thrones type of tease. If there's something that you wanted me to receive, go ahead and send it. Who knows? If I get enough shit, I might feature it in some of my videos. Because y'all, I know y'all are crazy as hell, so I can only imagine the type of shit y'all about to send me. So go ahead and take care of that if that's something that you're into. Now, a person that I want to take care of a certain situation is Beyonce. Beyonce, please take care of this situation that you've got going on with Top Off. Now, I don't know what the tea is. Somebody put on Twitter, it's like, girl, you married Jay-Z. We didn't. Why do we have to deal with his ass? You know what I mean? I feel like some days Jay-Z and DJ Khaled just link up like, you know what? You know who else we could use on this shit? And Beyonce hearing the conversation outside. She in her room, but she hear them hoes talking in the living room. She like, oh shit, here these niggas come again, bitch. Here these niggas come again. They gonna want me on this motherfucking track. And that's why I feel, this is a conspiracy theory coming from one of her biggest fans. But I feel like that may be why some of these features just be like, okay, girl, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. She gives you a cute rhyme and moves on by her business and focuses on her album. Because I feel like maybe y'all are harassing her. Jay-Z, DJ Khaled, are you harassing Beyonce? Every time you got an album out, if she, you can tell she don't want to do the shit. Are y'all hoes talking about, hey B, just jump on the track? You know what I mean? I don't know. But anyway, that's a joke, honestly, because she was the only verse that I was paying attention to for being real, girl. Let's be real about this situation. Girl, I was fast forwarding out. Bitch, you didn't even need to have Future's ass on here. Let's be honest. Can we be honest for a second over here on the Adrian Expression channel? Girl, we did not need Future on that shit. We didn't need Future, he's a part of the past. We did not need Jay-Z on that. And Jay-Z came on here thinking that he was Metro Boomin or, you know, Sway Lee or some shit. He's giving me Grandpa T. It's okay, sis, it's all right. Just, you could have just let Beyonce have the whole song. I was just like, okay, DJ Khaled. I'm getting tired. Beyonce, stay away from DJ Khaled ass, sis. I love you so much, girl. Stay away from his ass. Now, the song is cute. You know, if I was in a club or some shit, I had me a few, you know, cranberry vodkas or some shit, you know, and I was throwing that shit back. Maybe Trade is over there watching me. And I'm like, you know, trying to make sure this thing is moving, bitch. But I mean, other than that, there's nothing really to go home about. Now, Beyonce did tell you hoes that she leaves the stage and she comes back and fucks it up and leaves again. She also told you hoes that she's the, you know what I mean? She's the only lady in here, but she's the realest nigga here. Like, how is that? How's that? And now she did shade the fuck out of Tiffany Haddish. She was over here spilling some goddamn tea about Beyonce's interaction with, you know, certain people at a party. And so Beyonce decided to put in this song, you know, if you want to party with the queen, you're going to have to sign a non-disclosure. So I was just like, yeah, my wig is snatched. There it goes. There it goes. My wig is completely done, sis. But I was here for Beyonce's part. As for the rest of these niggas, not sure what they thought they were gonna get accomplished with these, you know, these nursery rhymes that they were giving me. My gay ass is not featuring it, and that's just it. I'm biased. How to get away with snatching my motherfucking edges from the root, bitch. Y'all already know what time it is. The Scandal crossover came on and bitch, it was the most beautiful thing ever done. Now, I am going to first commend the writers because I can only imagine how difficult that must have been to write for Annalise and Olivia, and they're meeting up and you have to make this shit not sound corny, and y'all, you managed to do it. I'm proud of the writers and producers. Now, let me tell you who I'm also proud of, bitch. I'm proud of these actresses and these actors, okay? I'm proud that we got to see Black Girl Magic, Michaela, you know what I mean, Annalise and Olivia out here coming up with plans to defeat the motherfucking evil that half the time their ass is invented. Now, one of the standout moments was the read down, and I expected it. I expected something to happen in the beginning, like we got to have some resistance, because I mean, these two powerful ass personalities, they ain't gonna get along off the bat. So they started dragging the reader, and Annalise had got this bitch. She got her together, and that's probably why she was mad and had to go overboard. Olivia didn't need to do that to my girl like that, but Annalise was like, girl, you over here pinning this shit on me because I look like the hot mess, but in reality, sis, it's you. We both hot messes. And it's true, y'all both are hot messes. And Olivia's like, girl, how dare you come for me like that, girl? I am not trying to act like these white men, girl. She called her a bougie ass white woman, essentially. Like, you soccer mom built ass, PTA meeting attending ass white woman. You know, can I speak to the manager built ass white woman? That's what Annalise had called Olivia. And Olivia said, girl, no ma'am. What you're not gonna do is come for me with your broke ass. Bitch, you had to use the megabus to get up here. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with the megabus? Olivia didn't have to do that shit. She said, girl, with your broke ass. Now, bitch, I might be Sadiddy, but you don't have to worry about your wash and press this. I'm gonna put that shit on my Sadiddy ass no limit platinum card, bitch. And then Annalise couldn't really say too much after that shit. She won that round. Olivia won that round, but bitch, let me tell you the round that Annalise won. She won that shit when she stepped into that fucking Supreme Court, and Olivia was like, girl, get your ass up, bitch. Get your ass up. That's how I be my friends do, bitch. Get your ass up, bitch. Ain't no time to cry, bitch. Ain't no time to get anxiety, bitch. Get your ass up, okay? We can talk about this shit later, but for right now, sis, you need to get your ass up. And that's what happened. And I was here for it. Anime said, girl, I need to make it to the Supreme Court and win. And she went up there and gave a speech for her life saying, bitch, you hoes need to pay attention to shit. Jim Crow was supposedly gone, bitch, but she's still here, and we need to take care of this situation. I was here for every moment of it. I was here for every fucking proton particle of it. I was here for it, okay? And these two sickening ass women came out with fucking sickening ass coats and shit, bitch, walking around here. One looked like Sunny D and the other one looked like Blue's Clues. I was in there! Yeah! I was here for it, bitch. Now, of course, we're moving on to idiotic news. You know, until this evil is defeated, girl, we're always gonna bring up politics over here at Adrian Expression, bitch. First of all, let's talk about the fact that West Virginia, the whole goddamn state, all public schools are closed, and I think this is the 7th or 8th day, well, I guess this is the weekend now, but on Friday, I think it was the 7th day of the strike. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but the fact that I'm talking about all the public schools across the whole state of West Virginia are closed, girl, that takes, first of all, that takes some guts, that takes next level type of coordination, and it takes people really believing in the cause, bitch, for the whole state, all the teachers to say, girl, no ma'am, and no, I'm not going to school. Girl, just pay these teachers, pay them. You're gonna have no excuse. Now, the strike was supposed to already have ended because they made a deal, whatever. The teacher was like, girl, it's not enough, so what's up? And y'all will have no choice but to do it. And the fact that you should be very afraid, leaders and officials, the fact that your civilians were able to coordinate this next level type of protest, you should be very afraid. If it can happen in one state, it can happen in multiple states. And bitch, you don't want the whole country to all the public schools to be closed. And I know that's a reach, but what I'm saying is that it is now in the realm of possibility because you have pissed off the civilians so badly. Give us what we want, sis. You're gonna be very mad when your kids are out here twiddling their thumbs instead of being in schools. Pay these teachers. Okay, y'all find ways to pay for $1 million ass military parades. Pay these teachers. There is power in numbers, sis, and you know, you may not have a lot of money, you may not have a lot of, you know, political standing or whatever, but girl, you link up with the next good sis that is protesting for a good cause, girl, it will shake the foundations. And that's what these officials need to be afraid of. And speaking of shaking foundations, Hope Hicks, one of President Trump's most loyal advisors since like 2015, told the New York Times that she's planning to resign from the White House. Now, if we go back and look at what Hope Hicks has done, I paid attention to certain interviews, and apparently Donald Trump kind of looked at Hope Hicks as a daughter, calling her Hopi and shit like that. People were like, we don't know how he will survive without her. She kept a lot of this shit together. I believe it, but the girl was just like, it's too hot. And I still don't understand how there are people who have been with this man since 2015, leaving the White House, resigning, getting fired, you know what I mean? All type of shit. People are like, oh girl, y'all are stressing out for no reason. Donald Trump is completely innocent. Girl, we're gonna find the tea out. And I feel like Miller has it all, and he's just waiting. Roy Moore's out here broke as hell, and it's just like, girl, since you said that you don't date underage girls unless you have the permission of their parents, why don't you go to these kids' parents and ask them for money? You're over here asking us, oh, I'm broke as hell, girl, blame all these Democrats, they set me up, blame all the people like Obama and Hillary. All right, girl, Roy Moore, how about you just don't play around with underage people? How about you just leave them in the school and fund the schools that they're supposed to be in instead of taking them out and messing with them? How about that, okay? And speaking of people who are messing with us, Mr. Putin took his ass on there and said, girl, we got some weapons for y'all ass, so if you want to play around with us, you want to keep playing with us, keep playing with us. Now, what Russia understands and is trying to act like it doesn't, it understands that once you set off one bomb, sis, America is coming with the rest. So it's just like, at that point, it will be some type of nuclear wasteland type of shit, Armageddon type of tease. And I'm just like, it really frustrates me that, you know, no matter the wishes of the rest of the world, we have these old, mostly white men sitting up with money, sitting up there making decisions for the whole fucking globe. Based, you know, who, if we should use nuclear weapons. It's crazy as hell that we as a collective have left our survival in the hands of these crazy ass, deranged, egotistical, self-obsessed ass, rich ass motherfuckers at the heads of governments and shit. Millions of people don't want to get blown the fuck up, and yet these bitches are making it more and more of a possibility simply because they don't like each other, girl. If y'all hoes don't sign a treaty and sit y'all ass down, it is so pathetic, okay? This is what we've been left with after men have been in charge of the straight white men, mostly have been in charge of much of the superpowers of the world this whole time, girl. Y'all need to let women lead at this point. Y'all need to let fags lead, girl, because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. So while we're having interesting conversation about these gun laws and what should be allowed and what should be banned and shit, we have these pictures, sis, and these pictures come from a church, a rural church in Pennsylvania, to bless their marriages and their AR-15s, which they call the rods of iron. And they are meant to protect God's children. So girl, this shit is crazy as hell to me. Now I've been saying this a lot of times, and I feel like that's why I had so many references in my videos, but it really feels like I'm living in the 8th season of Game of Thrones. The Night King is sitting at the White House. Cersei is sitting behind talking about her final thoughts. You know what I mean? It's just so much shit going on. We have these AR-15 worshipers, like they walking around like the light of the seven. You know what I mean? Like the religion that the set blew up and shit. Girl, it's crazy as hell to me. You bitches are worshiping. I don't understand. Y'all have more of a closeness and a connection and a reverence for guns and bullets than you have for your fellow citizens, fellow human beings. You guys have allowed yourself to slip into this nightmare of stupidity, and your comfort is not letting you leave that motherfucker. It's very dangerous. It's very frightening, okay? But this is not the first time some shit like this has happened or is happening. It's also not going to be the last. What we have to do in order to survive these things is look in the past and see how people dealt with it. And that's why people get nervous and scared when they view what's happening in our present day, because they've seen that shit happen in the past and they see what it could possibly lead up to, okay? So while Donald Trump is out here sitting down, spinning around, talking like, yes girl, I agree with gun control, trying to distract us from the fact that Russia's ass is out here trying to dominate the motherfucking world, just know we got bigger fish to fry. This is the same man who told y'all that he would run into a school without a weapon, but won't arm himself against the growing threat of Russia, girl. Have a good goddamn evening.